For centuries, humanity has stood in awe before the silent monuments of the ancient world, pyramids rising from the sands, temples carved into mountains, and stone circles aligned with the stars. We've marveled at their beauty, puzzled over their purpose, and debated their creation. But what if these structures were more than mere monuments? What if they were machines, vast, resonant systems designed to harness forces of nature that modern science is only beginning to rediscover? Across every continent, from the deserts of Egypt to the jungles of South America, from the plateaus of India to the islands of Japan, evidence whispers of a time when energy was not generated by burning fuel or spinning turbines, but drawn directly from the earth itself. This idea may sound impossible, yet the stones tell a different story. They hum with geometry, symmetry, and precision far beyond coincidence. Could it be that our ancestors once understood the invisible currents that flow through all things, what the ancients called prana, kai, or life force, and learned to harness it as the power of the gods? Consider the Great Pyramid of Giza, not merely a tomb, but a masterpiece of mathematics and engineering that still defies explanation. Its base is aligned almost perfectly with true north, its proportions encode the curvature of the earth, and its inner chambers resonate with frequencies that seem far from accidental. Deep beneath the pyramid lies an ancient aquifer, and when water moves through the limestone bedrock, it generates subtle electrical currents. Combined with the pyramid's granite, rich in quartz crystal, this natural energy could have been amplified, resonated, and transmitted. Modern researchers have found that the pyramid's chambers respond to sound waves, vibrating at specific electromagnetic frequencies. To ancient eyes, it may have been more than a structure. It may have been a power plant, designed to draw energy from the earth itself. Could this have been a system of wireless power, much like Nikola Tesla's dream of global energy transmission? Tesla himself studied ancient geometry and claimed that the secrets of the pyramids inspired his Wardenclyffe Tower, a device meant to transmit energy through the air. If true, then history may not be a straight line from primitive tools to modern technology, but a circle, a forgotten golden age reborn in fragments. Across the sea, in India, sacred texts like the Vedas and Mahabharata speak of energy and flight, of Vimanas, flying chariots powered by what was called Mercury engines. The ancient Sanskrit text Samarangana Sutradhara describes machines that could move in all directions, driven by energy produced from metals, crystals, and vibration. In one passage, explosions light up the sky like 1,000 suns, turning cities to ash and leaving the land barren, eerily similar to modern descriptions of nuclear blasts. Were these poetic metaphors, or echoes of lost technologies? In the same land, temples such as Brihadiswarao and Konark are aligned with solar paths and magnetic fields, their towers functioning as resonant antennas of stone. Their carvings are not random, they are blueprints of frequency, geometry, and sound. Could these temples have been designed to focus and amplify Earth's natural energy, not just for worship, but for healing, communication, or even power? In the Andes of South America, the fortress of Sacsayhuaman rises from the earth like the bones of a sleeping giant. Its stones, some weighing over 300 tons, fit together so precisely that even today, no blade can slip between them. The technique used to cut and lift these megaliths remains a mystery. The nearby ruins of Puma Punku add another layer of intrigue, massive blocks of andesite stone carved with machine-like precision, featuring right angles, interlocking joints, and uniform drill holes that seem impossible to achieve with hand tools. Under magnification, the marks reveal the consistency of high-speed cutting, as though the builders used tools powered by technology beyond anything we know from their era. Could resonance, magnetism, or even sound have been their tools? Some legends speak of priests who sang to the stones, levitating them through vibration. Modern experiments have shown that sound frequencies can move small objects, a principle known as acoustic levitation. Imagine scaling that power to lift monolithic stones. Perhaps what we call myth was once science, and the ancients were engineers who mastered the art of sound. The pattern extends far beyond these sites. In Greece, the Antikythera mechanism, a 2,000-year-old bronze device recovered from a shipwreck, reveals an understanding of gears, astronomy, and motion centuries ahead of its time. It was a computer before computers existed, capable of predicting planetary alignments and eclipses with stunning precision. In Mesopotamia, reliefs show gods holding strange objects, boxes, rods, or wrist devices emitting light or energy. The Mayans carved figures of sky gods carrying tools that resemble modern instruments. In Egypt's Temple of Dendera, the The famous light bulb relief depicts figures holding an object that appears to glow, connected to a coiled source. While scholars dismiss it as symbolism, others see it as evidence of ancient energy, electricity, or something like it, long before its official discovery. If these depictions were literal, not metaphorical, then the ancients were not merely worshippers of power, they were its masters. And what of the Dogon tribe in Mali, Africa, who knew of the invisible companion star to Sirius, a star only discovered by modern telescopes in the 20th century? Their legends say this knowledge came from metallic visitors who descended from the sky, bringing wisdom and technology. Similar tales echo in Aboriginal Australia, ancient Japan, Sumer, and the Americas, all describing celestial beings who taught humanity the secrets of energy, agriculture, and astronomy. Were these beings gods, survivors of an older lost civilization, or travelers from the stars? The line between myth and memory grows thin. If the ancients truly harnessed the forces of nature, light, sound, magnetism, could those same powers explain the great cataclysms recorded across cultures? Floods, fire from the sky, cities turned to dust. The stories are universal. Perhaps humanity's first age of energy ended not in triumph, but in disaster. Imagine a world where the Earth itself was the generator, where vast stone networks transmitted energy wirelessly through the atmosphere, where temples and pyramids acted as nodes in a planetary grid. Many ancient sites, when mapped, form precise alignments across continents, connecting Egypt, Easter Island, Angkor Wat, and Machu Picchu in a perfect geometric web. Could this be coincidence, or the remnants of a global system once used to harness planetary power? Researchers have noted that many of these monuments are built on natural energy hotspots, intersections of magnetic lines known as ley lines. Perhaps the ancients understood how to tune into the Earth's frequency, a resonance that powered not only their world, but their spirits. Even sound itself played a vital role. In the Hypogeum of Malta, the oracle chamber produces standing sound waves at precisely 110 Hz, a frequency known to affect brain function and induce altered states of awareness. Ancient Egyptians used harmonic chanting within stone temples to heal and awaken consciousness. In India, sacred mantras vibrated at frequencies said to align human energy with the cosmos. These weren't rituals of superstition, they were technologies of vibration. Modern science calls it cymatics, the shaping of matter through sound. When particles are exposed to vibration, they arrange into complex geometric forms, the same patterns carved into ancient walls. Perhaps the ancients used sound not only to move stone, but to transform consciousness, to connect with the living energy of the universe itself. In modern times, we are only beginning to catch up. Tesla believed that energy could be drawn directly from the Earth and transmitted wirelessly. He spoke of resonance, vibration, and the harmony of nature, ideas that echo through the ancient world. The pyramids, the stone circles, the temples, all built upon principles of frequency and balance. As we advance into an age of quantum energy, magnetic fields, and zero-point physics, we find ourselves rediscovering what was once known, that the universe is an ocean of vibration, and everything within it, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, is connected through energy. But with power comes responsibility, a lesson written into myth and stone alike. The story of Atlantis tells of a civilization destroyed when its people abused their energy for war and pride. The Mahabharata speaks of weapons that can annihilate nations, burning the earth like the sun. These aren't merely stories, they are warnings. Perhaps the ancients understood the danger of imbalance, of using the divine power of nature without harmony. When their civilizations fell, so too did their knowledge. What remained were fragments, myths, ruins, and whispers of gods who wielded light. Today, as humanity once again stands on the brink of mastering limitless energy, from nuclear fusion to quantum power, we must ask, are we walking the same path? The ancients may have seen energy not as a resource to exploit, but as a living force to be respected. Their temples were built in harmony with the stars, their technologies designed to align with nature, not overpower it. Perhaps this is the wisdom they tried to leave behind, that true energy is not destruction, but connection. When we look at the Great Pyramid, we may not be seeing a tomb at all, but a memory of a greater understanding. When we stand before the megaliths of Stonehenge or the temples of Angkor, we may be standing on the ruins of a forgotten science. The ancients did not separate spirit from matter. They saw the universe as one living field of energy, where every vibration shaped reality. And maybe, in rediscovering their secrets, we are not inventing new technologies, but remembering old ones. Because energy, the true energy, the power of the gods, was never lost. It flows through the earth, the sky, and within us all. The ancients may have harnessed it through stone, sound, and star, but we can awaken it through knowledge, harmony, and consciousness. The machines of the gods may no longer stand, but their legacy hums beneath our feet, waiting for those who listen. This is Hidden Archives, and the truth is never really lost, only forgotten.